Well, hello everybody. It's so good to see you back after a little break. So nice that you're present. Just give me a sign that you can hear me. As always, the first question to you is, can you hear me? Yeah, very good. Anybody else? Yeah. And anybody else? Yeah, I think that I turned on. Well, ladies, again, as always, you know that the best idea will be if you have your microphones on. I will just give you this chance to have a conversation with me, and this will be much more helpful to you than just listening to me and writing in the chat box. Okay, as always, the first question is, what's new? Yeah, what's new happened to you during this time when I haven't seen you or haven't heard from you? What's new? Is there any news? Please. Just say something. What is going on in your life? Well, you know, it's a very usual thing when you see the English-speaking people, the American nationals or British nationals, Australian, Canadian. So that's the very regular question. Like when you see them, you say hi, hello, and then you ask them, how are you? How are you doing? How is it going? And then usually you have to answer something, and then also to say something about yourself and ask me about that. So please, tell me what's new. What is going on with you? How are things? How are you doing? Okay. Come on, guys. Go ahead. I'm waiting for your response. Please type something. Of course, you can turn your microphones on. If you want to, that will be the great idea. So what did you do during these summer months? You still have some more summer time, but what did you do before? Catherine, Christina, Saida. Well, this is your time, this is your class. You are supposed, yeah. Hello, Vladimir. I has entered the university. Great, great news. Congratulations. What kind of university? What kind of university? Hi Vladimir, it's good to see you, and the first question was, how are you doing? What's new about you? What happened during this time? I didn't have a chance to talk with you, to see you here. What kinds do exist? What do you mean by that? I wouldn't say that I understood. How are you doing? That's the question. How are things with you? What kind of university exists? I asked. Yeah, she is going to tell me. It's Smolensk State University. Great, Christina, great to hear that. You were busy with your exams and had practice. So good to hear that also, Catherine. And Christina, Smolensk State University. Disconnected. Sorry. Don't know why. Catherine, I was busy with my... And what kind of exams, Catherine? What kind of exams? You mean... Christina connected. Okay, Christina, good to see you back. So the question to you was about this what you entered the university, and I'm so it's great to hear that. So, what is the department you entered? What is the department in the university you entered? Okay. Is it foreign languages department or what kind of a department? And also for Catherine, what kind of exams? And Saida, please tell me something about your summer. Vladimir, also I'm expecting you to say something about your summer. University exams such as math, programming, and IBM. Wow, great. So, what's your major? You understand the word major? Major is the name of your future career. What's your major in your university? That means, yeah, I understand that you're a student, but you are learning something. And when you learn something, that means that you are going to take some kind of a career. And when we talk about, yeah, economist, yeah, very good. So, Vladimir, you also entered the university, or didn't you? And it was Catherine, right? Catherine, what did you say? I'm a student, major, system administrator. Catherine, very good, very good, very good. And Christina, how about you? What is your department? Philological department. So, what is your major? What are you going to be? What are you going to do in your life, in your future life? So, what kind of a career have you chosen? When we say major, like for example, if you ask me, Vladimir, Vladimir, what is your major? I will tell you that my major is English language teacher. This is my major, and my minor is German language teacher. So usually in the Russian universities and colleges, you also have this system like major career and minor career. So, what do you think? What is your major? What is your future specialty going to be? What kind of a specialty are you going to have in future? You're going to be a professional. That's understandable. What kind of a professional? What is your future specialty? What do you think? Like somebody said that it's economist, other people say that system administrators. Christina, you said that you entered the philological department of the Smolensk University. Very good. So, what is your future career? What is your future specialty? What do you think? And again, you have to think of your minor and your major. Okay, let me then explain probably. Okay, sorry, the connection to the server has been lost. We cannot hear you. How about now? Can you hear me? Yeah, that wasn't my problem. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Alright, I will just try to check it. Yeah, believe me, yes, I will just. Hello? Yeah, I think that you can hear me now. Right? Yeah, you know that this is actually, again, this is not my, the problems are not mine. The problems are not on my end. It said the server lost connection. So I'm very sorry about that, but I didn't do anything. I just, I resetted the room. I just simply reset the room, and then the sound appeared again. Sorry about that. Alright, so let me just check for you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can turn it off. I usually have two computers just in case, so that is why I think that we will not have problems. Okay, that was nice chatting with you. And today's topic, what we're gonna talk about today, if you remember, you asked me to get prepared with the movies once. But this is a very good topic, but this topic is good when we can talk with the microphones. And I encourage you over and over again to set up your microphones, to get them prepared, and then to turn the microphones on, and so that we'll be able to chat, to have a conversation, to talk during the class. But when you don't have this conversation, we will keep on working according to my schedule, according to my program. And today we'll talk about the doctors, the visit to the doctor. If you remember, we studied like that, with that. And if you remember number 41, you can see it on the board. The question was, what's the matter? And you have this translation in Russian. What's the matter? Okay, so let me ask you a question. Let's pretend that I'm your doctor and I'm asking you a question. So what's the matter? Okay, what's the matter? Just answer the question. What's the matter? Or another question can be, what is your problem? Okay. I have a headache. No problem. Very good. What is your problem? Yeah, right. What is your problem? Okay, anybody else? So, let's think, okay, what are the problems when you go to the doctor? What other problems can be? Okay, let's turn the page and start with the new one. Okay, sorry, not this one. Yeah. So, I think that here is possible. I have a stomachache. Very good. Any other problems? Any other things which should be addressed at the doctor's office? Cold in the head. Wow, very interesting. Cold in the head. What do you mean by that? Cold in the head. Just explain in other words. What do you mean by it? Well, I'm asking not in Russian. I'm asking about your English. So in English we usually say running nose. Running nose. Okay. Sore throat. Everybody knows this sore throat thing. What is that? Can you explain in other words? What is fever? Very good. So what is sore throat? So usually the word sore is very necessary for you. The word sore means, okay, I will give you the explanation in Russian because this is not that easy to explain. So any kind of sore, you know that, for example, you can have a blister. Blister. Do you understand what a blister is? Blister is when you had a very tight, blister. When you have a very tight shoe, when you have very tight shoe and you walked a lot in a very tight shoe, and after that you've got a sore, for example, on the back side of your heel. Okay, it's kind of a, let's say, a bubble. It's kind of a bubble on your skin. So if you got it, write it in Russian then. Bubble on your skin. So Anastasia, what do you? Yes, almost like that, but we are talking about a tight shoe. A tight shoe. Yeah, tight shoe. Yes, absolutely, that's correct. So usually you call that this is a sore, or you know that, for example, you have a scratch on your knee, and after several days you will have a sore on your knee, on your kneecap, and so on. Okay. So now we have several problems. I can add some to you, like I have a broken leg. What else here we have just on the list? I have a broken leg. Then, like you're saying, I have a stomach ache. I have a sore throat. I have a headache. Okay. Now, what is the answer? What is the answer to the problems? Like, for example, you have a headache. What is the answer? When you have a headache, what should the answer be? What is the answer to the problem? Yeah, I understand, but what you came to the doctor. What would the doctor tell you if you have a headache? What should the doctor's answer be about your headache? Tablet, well, tablet, computer. Give medicine, probably take medicine. The doctor will give you some medicine, or probably the chemist shop or pharmacy, chemistry will give you. You should sleep more. Very good. But how about tablet? Which word is more preferable? It's not, I think that tablet is okay, but we usually use another word, which is drug. Well, pill, yeah, that's correct. Pill is the word for a tablet. Cure, it's also a little bit different. So, what kind of pill do we usually take when we have the headache? What kind of pill? So the doctor probably will tell you take some aspirin. Take some aspirin, okay? Take some aspirin, okay? Another problem is I have a broken leg. I have a broken leg. So, broken, excuse me. What is the answer? What should the answer be from the doctor? Please? My leg is broken. What would you do? Now, what are you thinking of? Take a special photo. This is called X-ray. X-ray. Okay? So, X-ray your leg. What else? Make an X-ray. This is called an X-ray. Okay? Take an X-ray of your leg. What else? What's then? So you have a broken leg and you are asking a doctor. You are asking a doctor about communicate with the doctor. Yeah, you are communicating with the doctor right now. So what is your doctor supposed to say? about this situation when you have your leg broken? What would your doctor tell you? Like you said that take a bandage, probably. Bandage your leg. You have to do your leg not broken. Very good. Okay. So the doctor probably will put a plaster cast. Doctor will cast a leg. You understand the plaster cast? What is that? Now, if you understand, yeah, so then write this in Russian for me to check. What is IDK? Yeah, you can say so. And then what is cast? Plaster is what you're saying. It's this stuff. But what about cast? The doctor will put a cast. Alright, you will have a look at this word in the dictionary at home and you will study the vocabulary. So a doctor will put a plaster cast. Very good. So the next problem is you have a stomach ache. What is the doctor's answer in your understanding? If you have the stomach ache, what would the doctor say to you? Stomach ache. Keep to the diet. Very good. Keep to the diet. Do not eat much sweet anymore. Very good. You shouldn't have eaten so much sweets before. Very good. What else? Very good. So maybe the doctor will take pill. Very good. Take special drugs. Take special medicines. Very good. So you remember that we talk about a drugstore, a pharmacy, a chemist's shop, or a chemistry. Very good. And then you have the next problem is, let's see, what do we have here? You have this sore throat. Sore throat. What would you do when you have a sore throat? What is your answer to the sore throat? Don't eat ice cream. Very good. What else? Well, usually the good idea will be eat honey. Okay. Drink something. Yeah, drink tea, drink something hot. Very good. So the next problem which you mentioned is fever. So when you have fever, what is the answer to this problem? Okay. I can help you here. So the doctor will probably tell you to stay in bed. Yeah, sleep more. Stay in bed, like I'm saying, stay in bed, or have a bed rest. Take cold bathroom. Wow, that's cruel. Have a bed rest. Okay. Take cold shower. Take cold bathroom. That's cruel. Alright, and the last problem was I have a headache. Headache, yeah, and another problem is toothache. So if you have a headache, what will you do? Like, yeah, you said just sleep or take some aspirin. The last thing was toothache. What would you do if you have toothache? Yeah, go to a dentist. Go to the dentist. Very good. All right. Now we kind of reviewed a little bit about the problems which you might have. Now let's repeat a little bit the parts of the body. If you remember that we need to know these parts. Okay, let's start with the head. Now please name some parts of the human's head which you know. Ear, very good. We have 2 ears, right. Then eyes, we have 2 eyes. Good. Some more. Nose, 1 nose, yeah, 2 nostrils. Mouth, eyebrows, very cool. Okay, hair, nice, very good. So then let's go to your body. Freckles, interesting. So let's talk about your body. Now, arms, good. So arms and legs, very good. So together, arms and legs, together they are called limbs. Arms, body, yeah. Together, arms and legs, they are called limbs. Do you know the word limbs? How do we say that in Russian? Together, arms and legs. What is that? Yeah, absolutely, very good. So then, if you think of your body, what are the parts of your body you should know? So let's start from the let's start from the upper part and let's go down. So first, after the head goes what? Where you have this sore throat, where do you have it? What is that? I wouldn't say that. Yeah, neck. Very good. That's neck. So let's go a little bit, and after neck goes 2 things from both sides of the neck are your, before chest, shoulders, yeah, very good, shoulders. And then, like you said, it's chest, and inside chest you have lungs. Very good. So a little bit lower than your chest, what do we have there? Belly, very good, belly or tummy, very good. And then there you have the belly button. Everybody knows belly button? What is that? Belly button. What is that? What do you think? Belly button, no. Yes, absolutely, that's correct. Belly button, very interesting. Alright, so then you said about the waist. And if you think about ladies, probably men do not have this. After the waist, the ladies, what do you have? You have this movement when you dance. You have this movement with these parts of your body. You do the movements when you dance with these parts of your body. They are a little bit down your waist. What I am talking about? What do you think? Usually ladies do the movement of the body with this part of the body during the dance. No, not piercing. Or have you ever heard about Elvis Presley? He was very good, one of the, not very many men, I mean males, can do this movement with this part of the body. This is called hips. From both sides, yeah, absolutely, but you have 2 parts of hips. This is the upper part which you move, but then lower between the waist and your knees, what do you have? Usually it's you buy as the chicken parts and you eat it for it's thighs. And how do you translate thighs? Thighs into Russian. How do you translate thighs into Russian? Yeah, you can say so, but I want you to see the difference between hips and thighs. Hips is the upper part and thighs is the lower part. Okay, so after thighs we have the knees or the kneecap. You understand what is the kneecap? And then goes legs, and down the lower part of the leg is called what? Ankle. Yes, you can say ankle, but oh yeah, what is lower than ankles? Lower, not upper, but lower. Okay? No, just think of your leg. You put your shoe on it. What do you put your shoe on? You put your shoe on your heel. It's the part, yeah, foot, and heel, it's the different spelling. Heel is the part of your foot or your feet. You have 2 feet. Yeah, very good. So, and if you think of your foot, of your feet, then you have the parts which are not fingers. On your hands you have fingers. But how about your foot? Do you have fingers there? What is the name for this part? No, you don't have fingers on your foot. What is the name for that? What is the name for the thumbs is for your arms, for your hands? How about your feet? I've forgotten this word. Okay, these are called toes. Toes, and that's possible for you to go on tiptoes. All right. Now let's review a little bit. Just tell me, answer the question. What's the matter with him? Just pretend that you know what I'm talking about and answer this question. What's the matter with him? We review the material which we learned. He has just broken his arm. Yeah, that's a very sad story, but that's a very nice English. Thank you so much. Okay. Has she got a headache? Has she got a headache? Okay. All right. Yes, she has. No, she hasn't. Very good. Okay. Let's move on. Let's see what we have further on. Okay. What should we... I think that we covered almost everything. Yeah, that's some other answers like... Yeah, like for example, okay, the problem is... you know that sometimes the problem with young people is I have spots. I have spots. What does that mean? I have spots. What is that? Yeah, very good. So what is the answer? Yeah, you can say so. So what is the answer? What is the doctor's answer? Wash your face more often. Good. Yeah, that's understandable. Walk more. Okay, I just want you to know the medical vocabulary a little bit. You have to go to the pharmacy or drugstore and buy some ointment. Ointment, or another word is liniment. Yeah, absolutely, liniment. This is what I want you to know because this is very necessary for you to know. You can buy some ointment. Very good. So, yeah, we covered almost everything here. I'm just checking my book. What is necessary? Okay, we can go further on. Okay. So, next question is, yeah, I have kind of a, I don't even know how to say it. It's not a joke, but it's kind of a quiz. But this is not a test. It's kind of a, you see, a funny kind of questions. So the first question is, who have got more bones in your understandings? A baby or an adult person? More bones. Baby or adult person? Why do you think so? The answer is correct. Why do you think so? How do you know? I heard about that at school. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, that's the correct answer. Okay, so how many times more bones that it is what it is? I wouldn't say that I understand everything, but probably will explain it later. Okay, next question. What is a bone? What is a bone? Yeah, right. So, more bones. Who has more bones? A baby or an adult? What do you think? No, it's not correct. The correct answer is baby. You can go check Wikipedia. Something like, I'm not sure, like the baby has more than 200. Yeah, some bones vanish. Right you are. Okay, disappear. Next question. How many times does your heart beat every minute? The answer is 70 or 25. So, how many times does... Okay, are you sure? And why do you think so? I'm not sure. Okay. Why do you think that 70? How many times does your heart beat every minute? I count. You counted your own heart. Okay. Yeah, probably you're correct. Sometimes, yeah. So, more people have toothache or backache. You understand the word backache? More people have toothache or backache. What do you think? Now, what do you mean by yes? More people have toothache or backache. Yeah, I understand that this is backache, but which is more? The number of people who toothache. Why do you think so? Backache. Why do you think so? Explain your answer. Because people nowadays don't care about teeth. Yeah, probably. I'm not sure, it's just, kind of funny because you have to do a lot of work. Yeah, I'm not sure about the answers. I will have to check these answers and you will check and then we'll talk later. So, what sends the blood to the body? And the answer is the heart or the brain. What sends the blood to the body? The heart or the brain? What do you think? Okay. What sends heart, okay, or the brain? You know the word brain, right? Heart. Okay, yeah, I think that this is the correct answer. Alright, and the last question is, how many types of blood are there? how many types of blood are there? The answer is 2 or 4. 2 types of blood. Okay. So what kinds of blood do you know? Just give me the answer. What kinds of blood do you know? Arterial blood. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm not very sure. Nothing. Okay. Alright. Now, yeah, you can figure this out later. You can check it anywhere. Of course, I have the answers, but I want you to think. So, which one is different? Yeah, I will give you some 4 names of some 4 objects, and you will tell me which is different. So, hand, foot, arm, blood. Which one is different? Why? Yes, I agree. Why? Why blood is different? It's inside. Hand, foot, and arm. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. Next task. Stomachache, headache, brain, temperature. Which is different? Stomachache, headache, brain, temperature. Stomachache. Why? Why? Yeah, I agree. Why do you think so? Stomachache, headache, brain, temperature. It's a different part because people don't care about their food. Maybe. Okay, next is apple, cake, orange, banana. Apple, cake, orange, banana. Which one is different? Cake. Why? I agree. It's made by people. Good. Okay, next. Table, chair, desk, lamp. Table, chair, desk, lamp. Come on, guys, please. Lamp, why do you think so? Yes, I agree. Table, chair, desk, lamp. Lamp? What is a lamp? It's a bulb. A lamp is a bulb. Something lighting you. Bulb. Oh, I get it. Yeah, so table, chair, desk, and lamp. What is that? Lamp, yeah, I understand, but why do you think that lamp is different? Because of electricity. And again, what is table, chair, desk, and lamp? What is table, chair, and desk? What is that? This is furniture. Very good. Next question. Tall, good, bad, happy. Tall, good, bad, happy. Tall. Why? I agree. Just tell me why. It's physical because it describes other abilities. Another is one, other is many. It describes other abilities, not another but other. Another is one. N, this is an article. Article 1. Okay, other abilities. Very good. So, next question. Which is different? On, in, am, at. On, in, am, at. Why? Yeah, I agree. Just tell me why. On, in, am, at. Prepositions. Very good. Next. Dog, chicken, cat, horse. It's a modal verb. Yeah, right. Dog, chicken, cat, horse. Dog, chicken, cat, horse. Chicken. I can eat it. You cannot eat horse. Why can't you eat horse? Lots of people can eat it. It's not a problem. Horse is different. Why? I mean every day. Yeah, some people eat horses every day. That's not the problem. So, dog, chicken, cat, horse. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, next question is maths, English, French, Italian. Maths, English, French, Italian. Math, why? I agree. But why? The rest are languages. Very good. Okay? So, we'll move on. What do we have here? Yeah, just I will read you a little bit and then I will ask you questions. Okay? So, I'm reading and you listening and then I will ask you questions. You understand, right? So the question is, to the text, the main question will be, what are we made of? What are we made of? What are we made of? Okay, so, yeah, all living things, people, plants and animals are made of cells. Our bones, our skin, our muscles, our bones, our skins, our muscles and our blood are made of groups of cells. We have got more than 100 million cells in our bodies. Each cell is very small. You can put 5 million red blood cells in this small letter A. In the letter A, you can put 5 million red blood cells. Each cell has got a job. For example, some cells group together to make muscles, to move your eyes. Then you can read your English. You can read your English book. Some groups of cells take messages to your brain so that you can understand your English book. Some groups of cells help you breathe so that you can read your English book or play tennis. Your blood has got 4 different kinds of cells. 2 of them are the white blood cells and the red blood cells. The white blood cells fight illnesses. The red blood cells take food to every part of your body. All cells are important. They work together to make you healthy. So this is the whole text. And now I will have some questions. So the first question, you just say yes or no. Cells are very small. Is it yes or no? Yeah. People haven't got many cells. Okay. All cells do the same job. White blood cells fight illnesses. Red blood cells carry food. Okay. Now, you see here, I want you to remember and to memorize a little bit of grammar, which is every cell is very important. Each cell is very important. And the last thing is, so every, each, and all cells are really important. So, I want you to see the difference. Every, each, and all. Can you see the difference between them? What is every, what is each, and what is all? Well, the only problem is that the first one is different from the second one, but you translate it like the same. Yeah, that's an interesting point. Okay, so I'm not sure. Yeah. You know that this is what I want you to do again at home. I want you to find the difference, because this is very necessary. The only thing which I can tell you over again is that every cell is important, each cell is important, and all cells are important. Okay, very good. Now, yeah, let me see. Okay, let me explain in another way. So each is every one of two or more separately. Each is every one of two or more separately. Every is each single. Again, each is every one of two or more separately, and every is each single. Okay, so now you know. Okay, and so let's check your knowledge here. If I say, for example, living things are made of cells, what would you put here? All, each, and or every. Living things are made of cells. In the very beginning of the sentence, which word will you put? Living things are made of cells. All, each, every. You understand my question? And then Anastasia, now listen to the sentence. Then the sentence will sound like, yes, all, of course. All living things are made of cells. Very good. Okay. Then the next, Mondays are terrible. Each, every, all. Anastasia, again, mind your grammar. Every Mondays. What's the grammar? What kind of grammar is that? Mondays. Each Mondays. You cannot say it like that. Also, I didn't hear. Yeah, all Mondays. Yeah, all Mondays, because it's plural. So the next is has, and then gap. Student got a book. Each, every, all. Has, gap. Student got a book. Each, every, and all. Every, very good. Has every student got a book? Okay. Then gap. Teacher in my school is fantastic. Teacher in my school is fantastic. So in the beginning of the sentence should be all, each, or every. Vladimir, teacher. Teacher in my school. How can that be? All teacher. Each teacher. Yeah, each teacher. Very good. I like, and then gap, kinds of ice cream. I can't hear properly. Why? Why is that? Yeah, let me check. Sometimes. Okay, I will check it. Just wait a second. I will check the sound. Yeah, I'm turning on the problems. I will turn on the second computer. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I didn't do anything. Just wait a second. Yeah, I'm just... So you see, I'm checking my sound. I turned on another computer, and I can hear my another second computer. Okay. I think that you heard it, right? I heard this echo sound, so everything is fine. Everything is okay. Alright. Now I turned it off. Alright, and then I like, then a gap, kinds of ice cream. That means I like all, I like each, I like every. Yeah, I like all kinds. Very good. Now you understand my point. I like all kinds because this is plural. So then gap, the children are ill today. The children are ill today. All, all the children are ill today. Yeah. Then the next question is, child is different. All, every, each. Child is, or probably, maybe each child is better. Okay. And the last thing is, competitor has got a different number. Various number is 7. So each competitor, all competitor, each competitor. Yeah, very good. Now I see that you understand a little bit, but still, yeah, still you have to check your knowledge in your grammar book. So I advise you to have a grammar book and check it. Okay. Now we are about to finish, so the next topic will be, like you were saying, about the TVs, about the shows, about the serials, about different episodes in serials, and so on. So, first of all, the title will be, what time does it start? What time does it start? So how can you translate this sentence? I'm asking about the show. I'm asking about the film. I'm asking about the movie. What time does it start? How can you translate that? Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, I want you to pay attention on the tense here, on the grammar. Because you know that in English, you do not say that the show will start. You will not use the future tense. You will use the present tense. Because of what? Because of why? What is the rule here? Yeah, it's the timetable. Absolutely. That is why. When we have the timetable, we use present simple. So what time does it start? Okay, let me ask you, what time does the news show start today? Just answer me. What time does the news show start today? Now, give me the whole sentence. I want to see that you understand the grammar, how to put the sentence together. Please, the whole sentence, the full sentence. So the show starts at 6:30. Absolutely correct. What time does it start? And again, in Russian, you will translate with the future tense. You understand? The show starts at 6:30, but in Russian, you will say in future. Very good. Okay, that's fine. So, when do we use timetables? We use for your, for example, show time. Then you can use for your bus schedule, for your airplane schedule, train schedule. Yeah, very good. What else? Like work hours, lessons. Very good. Work hours of the stores, of the shops. Very good. Okay. Now, as I said, we'll talk about the movies and all kinds of shows. So, what kind of TV shows do you know? What kind of TV shows do you know? Talk shows. Very good. What else? Yeah, I think that we are almost finished. And I just want you, news shows, very good. I want to remind you that if you want to have political shows, very good. If you want to have the paid class, so just send me an email to this address. I am putting this address on the board, and I will have private classes with you. The price for 1 hour is 300 rubles, and you are very welcome. I am just very much interested in having classes with you. Okay, that's it for today. Do you have any questions? Do you have questions? Yeah, you are very welcome. Yeah, Fridays always free. Fridays, only Fridays. But besides Friday, it's paid. And it is not enough to have only one lesson a week is not enough. If you want to speak, and I also encourage you to have the microphones and to have a conversation with me. It's very helpful for you. It's very necessary for you. Okay, any other questions? Okay, if you don't have any other questions, then goodbye and have a good weekend. The level is beginner level. As you can understand, we study the things like bones, like sore throat, like what was that? The X-ray, what's your problem, aspirin, and so on. That's the beginner level. Okay? Yeah, very welcome. Just if you have any other questions, write me an email. Bye bye. Pleasure seeing you.